Chapter 7. The three pillars of your recovery: sleep, movement, and rest. The strongest and most reliable walls are built on a solid foundation. You have already started building your defense against stress. You've understood its nature, identified your triggers, and set personal boundaries. But even the strongest wall will not hold up if it is not supported from within. Our internal support is our energy, and it does not come from thin air. Its source comes from three main allies, without which it is impossible to get rid of stress and burnout: quality sleep, regular movement, and mindful rest. These three components are not just items on a healthy lifestyle checklist. They are practical tools for recovery. By ignoring them, you are deliberately depleting yourself, making you vulnerable to burnout. In this chapter, we will learn how to turn sleep, movement, and rest into your main allies so that you can effectively combat stress and always have a reserve of strength. Why quality sleep is a necessity. When you sleep, your body doesn't just turn off. During this time, it performs a tremendous amount of recovery work that directly affects your emotional state, cognitive abilities, and physical health. Quality sleep is not just rest. It's a complex physiological process that helps you get rid of stress on a biological level. Chronic sleep deprivation destroys this complex mechanism. It leads to an increase in cortisol levels. The stress hormone impairs concentration and makes you more irritable. Sleep deprivation is directly linked to an imbalance in the parts of the brain responsible for emotions and decision-making. As a result, you become more prone to negative thoughts, and your emotional reaction to stressful situations intensifies. This is one of the main factors leading to burnout. How to create conditions for quality sleep. Create a bedtime ritual. An hour before bed, put away your phone, TV, and computer. The light from screens suppresses the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. Instead, you can take a warm bath, read a book, or do some light stretching exercises. This ritual will help your brain prepare for sleep. Stick to a schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This will help regulate your internal biological clock. Ensure a good sleep environment. Remove anything that could distract you from sleep. Gadgets, work papers. The room should be dark, quiet, and cool. Limit caffeine and alcohol. Don't drink coffee or strong tea in the afternoon. Alcohol impairs sleep quality, making it fragmented. Don't lie in bed if you can't fall asleep. If you can't fall asleep within 20 minutes, get up and do something calm in another room. Only go back to bed when you feel tired. Movement as a cure for stress. In a state of stress, physical tension accumulates in our bodies. Movement is the best way to release it. Physical activity helps to burn off excess stress hormones. Cortisol and adrenaline improves blood circulation and promotes the production of endorphins, the happiness hormones. Many people think that exercise means exhausting workouts. This is not the case. The most important thing is to find an activity you enjoy and not to overdo it. Too intense workouts can, on the contrary, increase cortisol levels, aggravating stress. The main rule is consistency and enjoyment. What types of activities help fight stress? Walking. This is the simplest and most accessible method. Regular walks, even 20 to 30 minutes a day, improve your mood, help you focus on the moment, and reduce anxiety levels. Yoga and Pilates. These practices combine physical exercises with conscious breathing. They help release muscle tension, improve flexibility, and teach you to feel your body better, which is an important skill in the fight against stress. Swimming. Swimming is not only an excellent cardio workout, but also helps relieve tension in joints and muscles, and the repetitive motions calm the mind. Dancing. Dancing is a form of self-expression and a way to release pent-up emotions. It doesn't matter if you know how to dance. The main thing is to allow yourself to move to the music. Rest and hobbies. How to learn to recharge. In our society, rest is often seen as a sign of laziness or a waste of time. We feel guilty for just sitting and doing nothing. But it's important to understand the difference between passive and active rest. Passive rest, for example, watching a TV series, is good, but it doesn't always help restore your strength. Active rest is a conscious choice of activities that bring you joy, fill you with energy, and are not related to work. True rest is an investment in yourself. When you engage in a hobby you love, you enter a state of focus where you forget about your problems. This is a powerful tool against burnout. How to find your way to active rest. Remember your childhood. What did you love to do when you were a child? Draw, sculpt, play board games? Often our true needs are hidden in our childhood hobbies. Try something new. Don't be afraid to experiment. Maybe you've always wanted to learn to play the guitar, do some gardening, or knit. Now is the time to try. Ideas for active rest. Creative. Drawing. Playing a musical instrument. Writing poetry. Hands-on. Woodworking, gardening, cooking. Educational. Learning a new language. Reading historical literature. Social. Board games with friends. Rest is a very important investment in yourself. Schedule time for it just as you schedule time for work or important meetings. It is not a waste of time, but a necessary condition for your long-term well-being. Now you have 3 powerful tools for recovery. Start incorporating them into your life gradually. Remember, sleep, movement, and rest are not just habits, but the foundation on which your ability to cope with stress and live a calmer life is built. In the next chapter, we will talk about another important aspect of fighting stress, nutrition. You will learn how food affects your mood and energy and how to use it to maintain calm.